So you guys may have just got Black Ops 3, or maybe you guys just want to know how you guys can get better at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Well, I'm here today to teach you guys a little bit of tips and tricks coming from my perspective on how you guys can get better in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So I have 7 tips and tricks. I mean, this is the only tips and tricks really that is going to help you guys out in game to being able to get better while playing Black Ops 3. So before I get into the tips and tricks, I do want to mention the gameplay in the background here. I was actually playing online with one of my friends and he gave me permission to go into the theater mode. He gave me full permission to go into the theater mode and to be able to view his gameplay and get it recorded, as long as I gave full credit to Gilmello. So shout out to Gilmello. I did play with him and he did give me full permission, as long as I gave credits to him to be able to use his gameplay. So anyways, let's get straight into the tips and tricks. So first I'm going to mention the 7 tips and tricks that I'm going to be showing off to you guys, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about each one of them and break them down for you guys to teach you guys how to become better in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So number 1 is find best gun. Number 2, find your play style. Number 3, find your game mode. And then 4th is the mini map can save you. And 5, find your perks. 6, find your Scorestreaks. 7, don't rush into the center of the map, take the detour. So anyways, let's get started. So the first one is find the best gun that will fit for you guys. So what I mean by this is you guys start from the SMGs. So the SMG, the first one is the Kuda. Start from the Kuda. So take the Kuda and then play with it. And if you guys are doing horrible in that game, then go down to the VMP. Do the VMP. Whatever best fits you guys, I would recommend using that gun, especially because you're going to get less deaths and more kills. So anyways, find the best gun. Maybe some of you like the KN44, or some of you think, oh, the XR2 is better, or the HVK30 or ICR1. You know, find the best gun that will fit you guys. So start from the SMGs and go all the way to the last sniper rifle, and then the most kills that you've gotten out of every other gun that you have played with, use that gun. So that covers finding your best gun. Next up is the second one, which is find your play style. So what I mean by this is find the way that you play. So pretty much if you play a certain way, or if you're the type of person that likes to go in the center of the map and you can actually hold down objectives, like if you're playing domination or something, which we're going to talk about next is the game modes, but this one is find your play style. So pretty much if you're playing objective game modes like domination or something and you're in the center of the map or defending the objective, then stay at the way that you play, pretty much, if that makes sense. Next up is the third, which is find your game mode. So if you guys are better at playing core than hardcore and bonus, then play core. If you're better at hardcore than core or bonus, then play hardcore. If you're better at bonus than hardcore or core, then play the bonus maps. Like whatever game modes you guys are good at, then go for that playlist. So pretty much, let's say you're better at team deathmatch, then play team deathmatch, or free-for-all where you have no teams, then play free-for-all. Or let's go to the hardcore. Maybe you're better at playing hardcore TDM or hardcore FFA or Dom, then, you know, play those. Whatever game mode best fits you, play that game mode. So next up is the fourth one. So the mini map can save you. So what I mean by this is always check your mini maps. If they don't have blast suppressor on, then most likely they're going to show up on the mini map, which, okay, maybe let's say they're right behind you jumping. If you don't have the perk 6th Sense on, then maybe they're right behind you jumping, and then it will show up on the mini map as long as they don't have blast suppressor on. So you know exactly where that enemy is and they don't know where you are. So, or let's say that some of your team, like you're looking on your mini map, some of your team is spawning on one side, and on the other side of your map there's none of your team, like no one, literally no one, which means that enemies are spawning around there. So get to the other side safely and then you know exactly where enemies are spawning at. So it's always a good thing to check the mini-map. It can most definitely save you. Next up is find your perks. So let's go to perk 1. So Afterburner. Thrusters have faster recharge rate. So pretty much if you're the type of person that likes to jump around, boosting around all over the map, I would recommend going for Afterburner, because then your thruster signal, is what I'm going to call it, will recharge faster, so then you can thrust again. Or let's say that maybe you like Blind Eye, where you can't be targeted by enemies, aircraft weapon systems or whatever, then use Blind Eye. Or the Sixth Sense, let's say that you want to know if enemies are coming up behind you, or if they're trying to take over your objective and you're around there trying to defend the objective, which is also really great to have Sixth Sense on. Then use the perk Sixth Sense. Or Flak Jacket, you know, where you can take less explosive damage, like, and so on and so forth. Use the perk that best fits you. Next up is find your Scorestreaks. So this is extremely important, especially if you're running, like, you're not even really good. I mean, if you guys are watching this video, obviously you want to know how to get better at Call of Duty. So I don't know why you would be running the mothership, you know, or the GI unit, or one of those higher score streaks. What I would recommend if you want to get better at Call of Duty is play the score streak that you guys can get. Like, don't play the mothership. Maybe you might get it once every 20 games, or you may never get it because honestly you might suck that bad. Or, you know, just find the score streaks that you guys can get. So the ones that I use a lot is the UAV, care package, and dart. That's basically the ones that I use, is the lower score streaks, because those are easy to get. You can get those quite a few times in a game. So go for the UAV, go for the care package, and the dart. If you guys want to go for those lower score streaks, then go for those lower score streaks. So if you want to go for those higher score streaks, just make sure that you guys can get those score streaks. Like, don't run the mothership if you're never going to get the mothership. You know, that's a waste of score streaks. Just use the ones that you guys can get, pretty much. Next up is don't rush into the center of the map, take the detour. So pretty much if you guys want to run into the center of the map, that's probably the easiest way to get taken out by the enemy, is because everybody is always going to be in the center of the map, no matter what Call of Duty game you're playing. So what I would recommend is going around the center of the map, like pretty much taking the detour. Like, just say there's a sign you can't get to the center of the map, take the detour. Well, take the detour, go on the outside of the map, and then work your way around towards the enemies that's going to be focusing on the center of the map. So that's probably the best way to do it. So you'll probably find a lot of enemies taking the outside of the map. A lot of enemies are going to be in the center of the map, especially if they're playing domination. A lot of domination flags and objectives is usually, there's always this one that everybody is going to be defending on domination. No matter what map it's on, there's always going to be this one objective that it's going to be hard to get to. So that's a good example for the don't rush into the center map, take the detour. So anyways, hopefully this tips and tricks did help you guys in this video. If you guys want to see more tips and tricks, I've done a video about how to improve your aiming or stuff like that. Those will be on the channel. I actually have my own section on my channel to where you can easily find all the tips and tricks that I'm doing for Black Ops 3, so don't hesitate to go and check those out. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, and hopefully I did help some of you guys out that's been wanting to get better at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Then take the tips and tricks that I gave you guys in this video as an example and use it the way that you guys are used to playing Call of Duty. So that's the best way to describe on how to get better at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out the door. And if you guys haven't checked out any videos on screen, then make sure you guys just go click on it. It will take you straight to that video. And if you guys haven't subscribed, don't hesitate to subscribe to join Team Chaos for more awesome videos each and every day. I upload daily videos, daily content to keep you guys entertained. And I will see you guys in the next video.